as a church, we make pretty much a policy that we always have Sunday morning. That's just a standard thing. It makes it easy. I don't have to make announcements. And rarely have we ever had to cancel. Well, in this last 2 months, we've canceled more than we've had. Sunday was the first Sunday we had literally everything that we normally have. Sunday school, Sunday morning, Sunday night, and choir. We had a couple others. It's just been crazy. If it wasn't snow and all of that, our area, we have been without water twice. And that can cause problems, not having water and things. And last week we had to have another church borrow our church for the Sunday night because of the flood, or Sunday for the flood, so we couldn't have Sunday night. And all of it, and even Wednesdays have been terrible. So we were having to do Zoom meetings, which is a blessing. But through all that, I was thinking about this idea of discouragement. And so last Wednesday, I preached from Psalms 42. In Psalms 42 and then in 43, he says three times he says this. He says this, "Why art thou cast down, O my soul? And why art thou disquieted within me? Hope thou in God." And I was thinking about that, and I told our folks, the reason that he was discouraged, if you study the text, is he was away from the house of God. He was away from the temple. He talks about the fact that he's all the way up, basically almost in Syria, north of the Sea of Galilee at one point. He remembers going to the house of God, and it's actually causing him pain because he can't be with them. And I thought of this, and I just want to share it with you. Pastors have a problem, twofold. Even when we're at church, we're by ourselves if we're not careful. Right. And so can I ask you to do two things for your own sake? Two things, very important. First of all, while you are a shepherd, you are a sheep. Mm-hmm. Right. And that is your church, and that means that's your church people. They need to be, you are not, he was talking about being above, don't be above your people. That doesn't mean you always complain to them and whine to them, but there ought to be people that you get encouragement from, you get life from those people. They need to be your people in your church family. Okay? Second thing, and he talked about the fact of finding an independent Baptist preacher 400 miles away. I understand that, and he's being facetious, and I totally understand what he's getting at. But I also disagree with it, and he knows this. He knows. You need to be able to find men here in this fellowship that when you're going through a tough time, you can talk to. Absolutely. If you can't and if you can't trust the men of this fellowship, then you need to find a different fellowship. I'm not wanting anyone to run off, but I'm saying that's one of the reasons I come here. Amen. I drive with Daniel and Mark wherever we go, and that's the people I talk to. I talk to other people. Almost every person here at one time or other I have talked to, and we need that for life. Okay, so that's what this is for. It's to be encouraged by the Word. When we go back there, fellowship is always about food. We say it. But is that not an important time? Absolutely. And then also that through those relationships, when something's going wrong, you can talk to that person. And you've been there for me, and I want to be there for you. And you need to find folks within the fellowship. So I just wanted to share that little mini message, okay?